Does your workday grind leave you downtrodden and empty? Are you feeling anxious about the coming holiday to the point where you're unsure you can cope? And does it all make you want to go super sane on the whole world? Hold on, wait a minute, take a chill pill. Essay here, and when I'm not sounding like a complete ignoramus on the computer, I'm also a published author, and I have a deal for you. Don't miss out on the thrilling and captivating American book series Glitch. This one-of-a-kind series combines literary fiction and crime, creating an adrenaline-fueled adventure to keep you on the edge of your seat. Available now on Kindle or paperback. Grab your copy today at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or your local bookstore. You won't regret it. The links are below in the description. And I'm not some one-hit wonder either. I got other books coming down the pike. So if I don't lose my mind and do something crazy...
Nation, Lois. For a minute there, you almost had me convinced. For a minute.
Bye-bye, baby.
You'll see those books soon enough. Now let's get back to the video. Hello again. Essay here. Ever heard of the Oppression Olympics? Well, I have. And at first I didn't understand what it meant. But eventually I got a clue, more or less a clue in. And apparently it's basically everyone saying, oh, I'm oppressed and therefore I need special privileges. Problem is, it's a race to the bottom. Because everyone in this planet could say, oh, I've been oppressed, therefore I need privileges. I mean, for example, the Jews say, oh, we were oppressed by the Germans, therefore we need privileges. But then the Irish would say, oh, we were oppressed by the English, therefore we need privileges. And therefore, and then the people in Scotland would say, oh, but we were oppressed by the English too, therefore our oppression is worse than your oppression in Ireland, therefore we need more brownie points. And then, of course, the people in Africa would say, oh, well, we were oppressed by the white slavers, therefore we need brownie points. And then you have people in East Asia saying, oh, but we were oppressed by white folks too, therefore we need brownie points. And it just goes on and on and on and on and on. And indeed, that very term itself was born out of a conversation between Elizabeth Martinez and Angela Davis. Apparently, they were having a conversation, if I remember correctly, it was back in the 90s. And Martinez, who was a Chicano feminist, I didn't know such a thing existed, but whatever. She famously said to Angela Davis, the general idea is that there is no competition in hierarchies should prevail. No oppression Olympics. Have to admit, that's very insightful. Problem is, nobody was listening to her. Why? Good question. And therefore, that's why you had all this rigmarole that's been going on at least since the 2000s, primarily amongst leftists, where they have this like system of tiers. I actually seen this system tier. It's ridiculous. Where who is the most oppressed and who is the least oppressed. And of course, the people who are allegedly the least oppressed are good old-fashioned white folks. You know, Protestant, male, whatever. And who's at the bottom of the list? People who have been worse oppressed oh, they tend to be, let's see, a random person of color who might be homosexual and might have a couple of screws loose. You know, they're like probably suffering from some kind of mental illness, and then finally they might be missing a limb or two. You know, maybe they stuck their hand in a damn blender or whatever and lost a couple of fingertips. Who knows? Yes, it's pretty ridiculous. Well, it's not as ridiculous as what happened just a few days ago. And what happened a few days ago? Where this fellow, and yeah, I'm calling him a fellow. I mean, he calls himself Jay Godfrey, almost like Gilbert Gottfried, but I don't think they're related. And this clown, yeah, that's right, he's a clown, is going around masquerading as a woman. Now you say, so what? They've had female impersonators since the middle 20th century. In fact, that's wrong. They've had female impersonators since the middle 16th century. And you say, wait, what? Yeah, you can look it up. Look up Elizabethan theater. And you will see that for a brief period, all the female roles were done by men. Why? I don't know. But that's the way things were. In fact, that was the subplot of Shakespeare in Love, that old Gwyneth Paltrow film. How I think it took a decree by Elizabeth I of England to basically change the rules to where allow women to basically, you know, participate in stagecraft. But before then, yeah, all the roles were played by both men and women. And wait for it, kabuki theater, same thing. Most of the female roles are done by dudes. Of course, they got all that crazy, you know, Gene Simmons face paint on, so you can't really tell. But anyway, back to this guy Godfrey. This clown, apparently he makes TikTok videos. Oh yeah, TikTok. Who cares about that, right? But anyway, and all he does is goes around basically trying to punk people. He dresses up as a woman and then asks people, what are my pronouns? And I'm thinking, who the fuck cares? Well, anyway, he went to a pizza parlor in the middle of the night and asked some poor schmuck who's probably working barely minimum wage. And when I mean minimum wage, I mean he's clearly working underneath the table, so he's probably doesn't even have his paperwork together. And it shows, right? Because in the video, you can look it up on the computer right now. In fact, I saw it from Journey from the Quartering. But anyway. And the guy clearly must have came off the banana boat yesterday, because the guy is barely making out in broken English. And this clown is sitting there using these terms that he clearly got from a gender studies class. Talking about, oh, you're insulting me. Oh, you're a bad person. Talking about, and on and on and on. And this guy, he's just trying to make the damn pizzas. Is his pizzas any good? Don't know. In fact, I make a pretty good pizza myself, and from scratch. But anyway. And then this clown posted his video on TikTok. And let's just say he didn't get the reaction he was expecting. I guess he was looking for sympathy points from the woke crowd. And all he got was basically vitriol and venom from people who said, who are you? What are you doing? Leave this guy alone. He's just trying to earn a living. And you're sitting there bugging him about fucking pronouns and am I a girl or not? And of course the guy clearly can see, he doesn't wear glasses, so you can clearly see this guy is a guy. And he tells him so. And then, of course, this clown has a freak out. Wait, have no freak out, dude. You're a dude. And I'm pretty certain if you stuck into this Godfrey's bedroom in the middle of the night and pulled down his panties, you'll probably see a cock and balls and not a coup. No joke.
So who the hell does he think he's fooling? Nobody. I mean, at least Dylan Mulvaney gets a snazzier pair of duds. I mean, this clown goes into the damn man's business, clearly wearing a wig, and not a very good wig either. I mean, no, remember Wednesday Addams? Yeah, he's wearing a Wednesday Addams wig, wearing some damn booty shorts, probably found in an alleyway somewhere somewhere in the garment district, and and then he goes into the business. And he's not, and you'll love the best part. He's wearing Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. No joke. I mean, you can look at the video, it's crazy. I mean, serial killer glasses. Well, I know that's a little bit much, but yeah. And he goes in there trying to say, am I a girl or a dude? And what do you think this guy's going to say? I mean, we don't know where this guy is from. I mean, he looks like Hispanic, but he could be from, I don't know, from India. I don't know. But then again, most people in India do speak pretty good English, so he's probably not from India. He's probably from, I don't know, someplace in between. And he's just trying to make the pizzas. And this clown is going there and bugging him about fucking pronouns. Get out of here with that garbage. But hey, this is a good thing. You know why? Because it shows the hypocrisy and the nonsense of Oppression Olympics. Because this guy, Godfrey, he probably comes from a rich white family. He's probably play acting, you know, like Dylan Mulvaney, you know, woman face. He's probably not even gay at all. He's probably not even trans. He's just trying to gain brownie points on fucking TikTok. And in the meantime, you have some guy who came across the border probably last week. This is probably the first job he's ever had in New York City. Yeah, this happened in New York City. And he's just trying to make pizzas. And he's probably not even making the pizzas from scratch. He's probably using pre-made sauce and whatever. And pre-made, you know, cheese and whatever. And this kook comes in there giving him the business. Now, he's lucky he didn't come into my pizza parlor trying to give me the business. I would have told him off. And I would have told him in proper English, too. Yep. These Olympics is dumb. They were dumb from the start, and more people are realizing they're stupid. Because guess what? Everyone has been pissed on at least once in their lives. Doesn't matter if your family came here on a Mayflower or came here on a slave ship. Once you came to America, sooner or later, someone's going to step on your toes. Does that mean you deserve special privileges because someone stepped on your toes? No. Because someone a lot smarter than me once said, if you get knocked down, you simply dust yourself off and keep on going. And I concur. But some of these fools who push this garbage, they don't think like that. Then we expect they're a bunch of woke leftists. Because George Orwell in Animal Farm, there's a funny line in that story, because I remember the book. It was funny. Okay, well, somewhat funny. There's a line where the animals said they were all equal. Now they chased the farmer off his farm, but then the pigs said something stupid, because the pigs had basically hijacked their revolution against the farmer, and the pig said that we are all equal, but some people are more equal than others. And that's basically what Oppression Olympics is all about. It's all about someone claiming that, oh, they're more disenfranchised more than other people, therefore they deserve more privileges. Get out of here. Well, guess what? This Godfrey dude, He's clearly got more privileges than most people will ever have on the planet. Therefore, as far as the oppression Olympics are concerned, he should be on the bottom with regular white guys, because that's basically what he is. In the meantime, this poor schmuck who's trying to crank out these damn pizza pies, he's a little bit higher up in that food chain, which just shows you how dumb this clown is. Now, will he learn his lesson and basically take off that stupid makeup and get rid of that Wednesday Addams wig and go out and get a real job? Probably not right away. But then who knows? The way things are going with TikTok, it may not be around in a few short years. And at that point, this clown probably will have to get a job. Let's just hope he doesn't get a job making pizzas, okay? Because seeing that has a bad attitude already, he's probably going to spit in your food. He doesn't like the look of you. Well, that's all I got to say on this about this knucklehead. And that's my opinion.